awesome. We awesome hoes.
It's like, damn.
Hoes, say up your hoes. Oh, I messed up that too. All right. In 3,
Haven't been a hoe in 2 years.
1. Welcome to the
Brody Gang.
And we're back at the Berdota, bunch of bros on the couch. Today we're talking about what we talking about today.
We talking about that lovely dating in your 30s.
Dating in your 30s, because 3 out of 4 people are in their 30s, and we want to bring it to you. I'm Mr. Brown.
I'm Cass.
Slim, well, Poppy Slim, sorry. Poppy Slim is back.
This guy in the Poppy kills me every time.
Messing up.
But this week, we got a special guest. I got my lovely sister in the building. She came out to kick it with us this weekend, so I figured I'd get her on here.
Hi everyone, I'm Rashida, aka Awkward Black Girl.
I like she came in so nice.
I know, it was nice and bubbly.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to rock with us today. We appreciate you.
It's
Appreciate you.
effervescence on here. And so we want to talk to you because our mantra is this. We a bunch of black millennials who do it for the culture, to move the culture. And so why not talk about some things that are affecting us as millennials? Because the definition, I'm trying to get out of it. Millennials are born between the years of, depending on which source you look at, 1981 and 1996. Now,
That's me.
I'm an old ass millennial. I'm actually, I actively campaign to be a part of this micro generation called the Zennials, right between Gen X and millennials, because I don't want to be with y'all motherfuckers no more.
That's disrespectful.
It is, but it ain't, because
You can't explain it.
y'all do shit that I don't like,
But
and
you do
I'm
shit
like,
too.
but you like it, and that's the difference. I don't.
Like, give me an example.
Man, well, no, this is one thing I don't like. Baby boomers be blaming millennials for shit that
The baby boomers.
the alpha primer kids.
Yeah.
We're not eating Tide Pods, Grandma. We're buying houses or attempting to. Like, we're not doing that. We're actually old. We're in our 30s.
Word.
We are in our 30s. We are not the teenagers. Like, they be saying teenagers and millennials. They ain't us. Sorry. Well, I don't even know what they name. They Gen
Or
Y?
Gen Z.
Z?
Yeah.
And why the hell we can't pick our own name? Shit. Just name us and like, oh yeah, y'all millennials. Like, nigga, we agree on that. Did we have a meeting?
They
about
named
this?
Hurricanes. I'm pretty sure Hurricanes would like some of these better names.
I actually had no response to, all I had was facial expressions, but that doesn't translate well.
I love it.
To podcast. So, today we're going to do something we seldom do. I am Mr. Brown, and I am 35 years old. We have some perspective.
Oh, we doing that? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so then.
Look, I'm in an AA meeting. Hi, Brown. Hi. Hello. I'm 32. My name is Poppy. Hi, Poppy.
Hi, Pop.
Hi, Pop.
Hi, Poppy. I don't know why that's so funny. Hello, everybody. My name is Kasim, and I am 28.
He's almost there. He's almost there, ladies and gentlemen.
And Rashida, I am 32.
So we have a nice array of ages to come out today to really explain what it really is like to be dating in your 30s. As the oldest of the 30-year-olds on this panel, I actually think dating in your 30s is pretty cool, even though I couldn't like openly date for part of my 30s.
Just got in the game.
Yeah, I just got back in the game, baby. And so I actually got a question. This is a question for Rashida. You are in the 30-year-old game, and what is your policy on dating people who are formerly married? Or still married? I'm just playing.
We're just asking for a friend.
In my opinion, I think one, be open with it. Like, if you should be upfront. I shouldn't find out like another way that you are married or separated. And then 2, like, you should be very upfront with, like, almost over communicate. Like, yeah, I was married. I'm like either already divorced or I'm going through a divorce. But I don't think I would be able to date someone until they were like actually divorced, like paperwork, or at least in the process. Because a lot of times the guy will say, same thing with a girlfriend. Oh, like, we're on the rocks. I'm about to break up with her. Or, oh, we're about to separate. But then they're not really. So I think I need like some type of proof for me to feel comfortable. Like, okay, we can potentially date.
I got a question for you. I've been meaning to ask this to somebody. I couldn't ask it to them because they are not women. And so my question is, let's say you've been divorced for a while. Does it matter ever reveal that I was married? Because it's almost like an ex-girlfriend at this point. I don't talk about no other ex-girlfriend. Why is this ex any different or special?
I think it's more significant because you chose to spend the rest of your life with this person, and then for what unfortunate reason y'all have now decided to part. So because of the significance of that, I think it's worth you mentioning.
You
That's
know,
a good one. Good response. I like it.
the only reason I always say because after you say, "Oh yeah, I've been married," now all the conversations about why didn't your marriage work out? I'm like, that's not what I want to talk about. Shit, like
Let's
that
talk
shit
about
was that shit was painful. I ain't trying to talk about pain.
I'm trying to get over it.
I'm trying to talk about joy.
You making me relive this shit.
Yeah, I thought you would make me happy.
Now you make me sad. Now I'm
Yeah.
rethinking this
I
day.
get the question, but I think there's a balance. Like, they want to know, but I feel like if any girl you're talking to should be respectful that it's gonna come out in pieces. Like, I don't like sometimes women be wanting dudes to like give their whole life story in like dates 1 and 2, and it's like it's gonna be gradual. Like, you're not gonna know something about a person all at once. It's gonna even you could date this person for 3 years and still learn new things. That's part of why dating can be interesting to begin with. So sometimes when if you happen to have already experienced that, you might have to tell some of them girls to pump your brakes. I will divulge some of this, but like right now, let's see if we're even compatible before I go into all that.
So then I want to ask, how long should somebody have to wait before they tell you they were married before? Like a month, a couple of weeks, date 5, in the DM, how it works.
I feel like that should be something you mention on the first date. I will say, like, I've gone on dates with guys, and then a month later, you find out they got a kid, and you're like, that is a little, like, you feel like they feel almost like a fuckboy immediately, because you're like, you didn't mention your child. Like, that's a big thing to leave out. Like, are you not proud of this? Like, it's just things,
But
I don't know.
I wonder, like, maybe he didn't tell you because he didn't want you to get, like, the wrong impression. Like, and it can be tough for a guy. Like, if you meet a nice young lady, right, and you have a kid and you're raising that kid, you may not want to just bring that out the bag just yet. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, you gotta say, hey, like, I do have a kid. Like, I hope that's okay. I have full custody, whatever the case might be. Like, you know, but sometimes, like, it can come off, like, as scary. Like, damn, I got a kid. It's like, well, damn, like, well, you're nice, but no thank you. So I kind of
That's
understand
true.
how a guy might reserve that to a certain extent, but at some point he needs to tell you that, though.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just sitting here talking from experience, but you're right. There's not really a number, but I just feel like it should come from you at the very least.
Yeah.
I shouldn't find out. So I know I dated a guy, and then we stopped talking for other reasons, but then somehow one of my friends was just like, oh, you don't talk to him anymore? And I was like, oh, no. She's like, oh, yeah, him and his daughter were like, and I was like, wait, his daughter? And then I didn't follow this dude on Instagram, so then I went to Instagram. I'm like, oh, like, it's here, but like when I was talking to you for 3 months, like that never came up.
Yeah.
And then when I finally confronted him and asked him about it when we started like hanging out again, he was like, oh, you never asked. And I was like, oh, so I need to be very specific with my question.
Yeah, that's a sucker move right there. That's definitely a sucker move. I feel like if you have a kid, like, you should at least tell that person, like, maybe not the first date, but say, hey, like, I do have a kid. I hope that's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, like, you go on a date, I don't expect somebody to tell me their whole life story and that, you know, we seen dinner. No, I'm going to get to know you for who you are in that moment. And then as we continue to grow and build, then you give me pieces here and there, you know?
I'd be kind of like, at this point, I'd be like, nigga, listen to my podcast. You get some of the nitty gritty shit. The stuff I don't want to talk about right now. I'm talking about it on the show already. And like, but I understand, because I know, I personally now, I took the fuckboy test, and I'm only 47% fuckboy.
Only
And
40%?
Only 47%.
That's good.
You
Proud
know,
of you,
yeah. 47% fuckboy. But I know I've also said, oh, married, you never asked. Like, it just feels, but I would never hide a child. That's like a child.
That's a whole.
Like,
I take care of this. Like,
apparently not. If you ain't talking about
Right, that's how it feels, though. It does. Well, you mentioned something about like listening to my podcast. So for y'all, would you be offended if a girl you're dating did not listen? Would it not be supportive in your mind if you were like, I do this every week with my friends, and she's like, oh, okay, whatever. Like,
No.
what y'all talking about?
no, that wouldn't bother me.
I wouldn't feel bad about it, but I think it's something that shows how much someone really likes about you or likes what you're doing if they're invested in you as a person. And so it kind of be like, oh, we're cool, but they're not invested in that thing that I'm doing. For those in America, I follow a trend that a lot of black men do in America. I rap. And if you like don't even listen to my music once, I'll be feeling some kind of way. I ain't gonna lie. Like, baby, you ain't gonna listen to one of my songs. I know all my songs ain't.
Not the intro at least. It's the intro. The beat is nice, you know.
Like you ain't like to be
Like I get it. Like there's only one person who has a reason not to listen to my music, and we're currently working on papers. And she was like, "Yo, you doing that fucking song again?" I'm like, "What song?" "You know what song?" I'm like, "Oh shit, but the people love that song. They don't know that shit about you."
Yo, the first time I heard it, I was like, yo, this is good. Man. This is so deep, though. I was like, man. I was like, okay, bro. Okay.
Oh, you knew it was about her?
Yeah, I put two and two
Oops.
together.
Oops.
Yeah, put two and two together.
I thought I was a little more. Never mind. You right. You right. I'm apologizing. I'm looking at you. You know who I'm talking to. I apologize. The song was done in poor taste in retrospect, but it's a hit now. People love it.
That's like Big Sean. I don't fuck with you. Like,
I'll be
like blow up,
shit.
but it blew
Like,
up.
they be crying during that song. I was like, shit, you crying off my hurt and pain? Yeah, go, let's do this shit, man. But yeah, so we got that. We almost wrapped it up. Poppy, would you date a woman with children?
See. So here's my thing. So I can. One is okay. Two is like, ugh. But I think two would be my max. Two would be my max. Again, like when you date somebody, you're dating her and whatever she brings to the table. Whether she has a kid, whether she has 2 kids, that's who you're going to date. So if you're not in the mindset to date that individual, then don't even waste that person's time. You know what I'm saying? Let that person know what you're looking for, and if she has a kid, say, hey, listen, like I just don't do kids. Be honest. I'd rather somebody be honest than to like play house and then just dip. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays it seems like everybody has kids, or 1 or 2 kids. So it's like, oh, you got a kid. Like it's like, oh, okay, well, okay, that's fine, no problem. You know, but I think 2 is my max. 2 is my max.
Yo, I slept with a woman who had like 3 kids before, and I was like, I can see why you got kids. Like, let me not talk to you no more before I'm baby number 4.
Was this one of the? Was this?
Nigga, what? No, what are you about to do?
No,
I don't like your questioning
No,
right
you're
now.
not gonna go with that. No, I'm saying.
okay,
No,
all right.
you're not going with that. You got all defensive.
Oh,
Look at you.
I'm about to say,
Yo,
you
his
about to blow
whole
up the
demeanor
spot. You about to
changed.
blow up the spot.
You thought about to snitch on him. No, I ain't snitch on you.
6'9" in the building.
Yo, he over here, Brown lost his whole composure. He got all tense. I don't want to ask you a question no more. No, it's okay.
Oh, my bad.
Starting to sweat, man.
Like,
Damn.
oh shit. Wait a minute, nigga.
He's
Huh?
really sweating.
Yo, Brown was like, no. I was like, no.
Where the fuck you go with this?
I was gonna say, could you date somebody that had kids? Like, nah. That's my question. That was my question.
Yeah, I could date
This is what
someone.
happens when we don't do pre-production.
I could date someone with kids.
Okay.
I have to meet the child first, though. It seemed like as a teacher, you kind of meet children first, and like it'd be hard for me just to date someone and then they're like, oh, your kid's a goddamn monster. Your child's a terrorist. Like, you know, but if I meet the child first, I'm like, oh, your child cool. You raising them right.
Yeah.
That mean we might got the same morals, the same compass on life, and so we can rock. But you know, it's interesting because when you deal with a child, you also got to deal with that child's parent, the other parent, and that's where it gets kind of tricky for me. It was like, how do I interact with that child's father?
Yeah.
How do you interact with all that? Because you might want to say one thing to the child, and the father has another thing they want to say to the child. And how old is this child? Because I don't think I would come in and your child's like 9 or 10. I'm like, yeah, nah, that child's fully established and what the hell is going on, unless
You're not my dad.
yeah, like unless we both grown. Like I have to date like someone who got like a 20-year-old, but then again that means I should be old as hell too. Like you 20 years old, like your mama doing your mama things. Like you ain't got to worry about that no more. I don't know. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't dating nobody with kids. Nope.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I really wouldn't.
So let me get this straight. Hold on, I'm trying to process this. Like, and hypothetically, you out with your homeboys, right? You meet this cool chick, down to earth, everything. Y'all have similar characteristics from TV shows. She watch wrestling. But she got a junior. She got a junior. she had a junior, and y'all connection is so deep, it's dope. Y'all vibe off each other, and the only thing is she has a kid. You can't overlook that.
Can I overlook it? Yes. Do I want to overlook it? Probably not. But also because I believe that I'm a big believer that if I'm choosing somebody to date, I could be shallow and start nitpicking things I want to date because it's my life, it's my choice, my life. I get to pick what I want to do with that, and it's nothing against you that you have a child. The way I'm looking at it is that okay, A, you're never gonna be fully invested in me, at least in my head, the way I.
Okay,
think.
Tommy.
That's I am. That's me. That's me. I'm that guy. I'm that person. I'm that way. So, and then also, I just don't want to deal with the issues of like you and like the child's father. I just don't want to avoid all of that.
What if he like locked up? You ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah,
Nigga, what? He gonna get out? What? Nigga locked up?
I mean, depending on what he did, I mean, he might be on a 20-year stretch. You got some time.
Yeah.
So like his friends ain't outside like, yo, I seen your baby moms. Nah, I ain't doing all that. No, but also I am very shallow, so I admit this. So I want to do it.
Well, this is my thing, and y'all can correct me.
And then I gotta make myself like this kid. What if I don't like the kid?
I
Kitty on my snacks.
Yo, if today in today's society, there's a lot of couples who are deciding to have kids without like committing to each other, right? And so you're liable to run into someone, especially like higher-ups, like, yo, I had a child, we were cool, and we were friends, we knew we could raise them right, but we didn't necessarily become together. So no drama with the baby father cool, he got a family, she got a family, everything like that. And I think it's almost like you gotta accept like some certain like shit. I'm gonna refuse the blessing if not giving it a chance, man. That might be the thing that brings you to the next level, you know?
Yeah.
Or you could do like I do, date women with advanced degrees. They don't got time to have children.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
But also, I like, this is gonna sound really fucked up, but fuck it. I want my own kid. I don't want to like take on yours. I want my own.
What if you can't have kids?
I don't cross that bridge when I hate you, bro. Poppy, get that shit away from me.
Man, yo, you know what's like crazy? and shit, I don't know if you ran into this. Like, I got a homie, he in his 30s, he already got the surgery.
Oh, I never run into that.
He was like, yeah, no, I'll snip. It was quick.
Well, does he already have kids?
Yeah, he does have, he does.
Snip,
Okay,
snip.
yeah.
He's about to get neutered.
He was like, I'm done, bro. It was like, it was a quick process. I'm happy. Like,
Ooh, Rashida, would that be a deal breaker for you? If you met a guy, right? And he was like, I mean, everything. He was cool. Y'all vibe well together. Good conversation. Like very detailed kind of guy. And kids came up, and he was like, well, look, like I had the procedure done. Would that is that a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, that would be a deal breaker.
Okay.
it's reversible.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? How the fuck is that go?
You stitch it
I
back
really
together.
don't know the process. That's
Well,
why it's
now
a
I gotta
genuine
convince
question.
this man to like undo a surgery he paid for. I don't know if I want to go down that road.
Yo, my man, I really think you should go back to the doctor and like switch this. You know, like, you not feeling me?
Like I love you. Like that's that love. Like I will undo what I did.
You're not trying to bring
for
something
you.
to this world? Come on, baby. I had to go back to the
You don't want
doctor.
to put that kind of pressure on a dude. I'm speaking from experience, giving ultimatums, trying to put him in a corner, or say like, if you don't do this, he will do the opposite. So I wouldn't even
I don't
go
believe
down
in,
that.
I don't believe in ultimatums.
Mm.
'Cause
I
you
do.
give me one, I'm out. I'm big.
Like I think like you need to stand up for what you want and like be vocal.
Right.
And so it's hard
Right.
because an ultimatum can be like tricky, right? So an ultimatum could be you're cheating on me and if you don't stop, I'm gone, right? And that is an ultimatum technically, but you also have to have self-respect. So it's like I get it sometimes while you're trying to like say these are some of my needs and wants and I need you to accommodate them, otherwise I'm out. But I just know when I've tried to say like if you don't do this, then this, like usually the guy's like, well, all right, I'm not gonna do it purposely just to be an asshole.
Mm.
That cheating thing, I don't look at that ultimatum. I just look at that like, you've been disrespectful to me, nigga. So until I feel you show me respect, I'm out.
But I got so much love to show and give to the world. You want me to stop? Just, I'm just Keep
Love,
going.
love and respect are two different things.
They're like, yo, nah, Chief, this is not how it's happening. So, Rashida, they dating in your 30s, do you find it more exciting at the dating than in your 20s, or is other hurdles that are coming up? Because I'm just saying personally, as a man, right now, I'm in the sweet spot where I could talk up to like from like 28 to like 45, and I'm like, hey, I'm in the game, baby. I'm in the game. But I don't know if that's your experience as a 30-year-old woman.
No, it's actually more exhausting to me. I think when I was in my 20s, you're like eager to go on dates and like this potential for love and all that, and you have more time. I think at least then I personally had more time to like want, or even a desire to want to like go out on a Wednesday and go on a date. Now I'm more like, I'm going to work, I'm trying to get this promotion, I'm trying to get the bag and continue to progress in my career. I got people like, I bought a house. Like, I just have things that are going on. I need to go to the gym and work on me and meditate and do it. So like to get you in there, sometimes it's like I gotta really wanna like, I gotta really like you, and then you also can't be coming with no bullshit or ambiguity. Like, do you like me or not? Because if you kind of not like on the fence with it, then I would prefer us not to go on a date. I'm okay.
Hit him with the facts.
Why your sound like a Poppy Slim?
Stop hanging around him too long.
It's rubbing off. It's rubbing off.
Man, it's just like funny because like dating 30 as a man is the potential for fuckboyery. Is that a word? It sounds like
We'll
a word.
make it a word.
Yeah, it can be a word. Why not?
It is extreme, especially if you have a little bit of money in your pocket. And not saying I'm a part of the fuckboyery, mainly because I'm lazy. It takes a lot to maintain that kind of lifestyle. I don't know how to do it. But I've seen dudes who they got, let's say they working in DC, they got about $100K in their pocket, and they just running through like it ain't nothing, and their whole MO is, who else you gonna find that's better than me?
Yeah.
They might ain't be attractive looking in the face. They just like,
Right.
I got money and my credit straight
It's
and
great.
all that good stuff, And let's say they don't have children or ex-spouses or anything like that. They like, nah, I'm living their best life. I'm putting it in quotations.
That's like one of my brother's friends out here. I ain't gonna say his name to put his spot. Now, I won't say his name, but
You gave enough information now. Like, Google. No, go ahead.
you can't just Google friend. Every time he hits me up to hang out, the reasons why I say no is because he's that friend that I know will put me in some situation that I don't need to be in to keep my relationship happy. He's that friend, but he's a lawyer, great money. He's always out and about in the streets. Like every time I see him, new shorty, different, all the fucking time. And I asked him, yo, how do you keep up with this life? How do you keep up? He's like, bro, I just got a lot of money, so I don't think about the shit. I was like, damn, is it really that expensive to be a fuckboy? He's like, I got my same spots now where I take people. The bartenders recognize me, so they give me specials. So I was like, that might be help the fuckboy.
It's crazy out here, man. I just think it's tough. Rashida.
Well, to speak on what you said, I agree. I've met a few dudes who are like, I'm the shit, essentially. I got a degree, I ain't got no kids. I'm Greek, or I played college sports, and I'm supposed to now be impressed. Like, and that's it. But girls are impressed, and they also, will require less. Like, you don't gotta call me. A text every other day is enough. So they don't feel accountable. So if every girl's letting them do that, honestly, if I was a dude and girls let me do that, I would do it too. Like, until I was ready to settle
Speak on
down,
it.
why would I? I'm only gonna respect you as much as you respect yourself. So
Preach.
as a woman, sometimes you're trying to be like you don't want to seem needy or whatever. So you seem like you're trying to give them space or different things to seem cool. But in reality, if he really liked you, you wouldn't have to do all that. Like, you could call him or you could say, let's go on a date, and it wouldn't be like, yo, you sweating me. He'd be like, okay, cool. It's just perspective. If a person likes you, they're more willing to loop you in. But when they're not, then they'll use those excuses. Because I've had a guy say to me, to be honest, it's less like educated black men, so you really should be courting me and taking me out on dates. And
That
I just
nigga
was
got
like,
balls.
Wow. Obviously, we did not go on a date.
Yo,
Literally, this ain't go well.
my brother once said that if every woman in prospective cities would damn near unionize and decide like we will not accept these things on a solid front men would change.
That's true.
I agree.
That's so true.
Because we generally operate on the things you allow men to do. Back in Charleston, the standard of what I can get away with is so low. Like, I remember when I was living at home with my mother, working retail, not making much money. I probably make like $20,000-$30,000 a year. No, 20. Definitely 20. $20,000 something dollars a year, trying to figure out life. And woman was like, oh my God, I just want to hang out on one day. Da, 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 da. You got a car. You got, at least you can put your head down somewhere. And then you come to DC. I'm like, shit, you can make $80,000, which puts you in the top 20% of America. But in DC, boy, you need about $200,000 just to be in the game, baby.
Facts.
Like to even play.
That's just a
in
conversation. How much you make? I'm a school teacher. Yeah.
They give us respect on that. It's like, oh, we understand you're doing it for the culture, you're doing it for the people, so we'll let you slide with the money in your account. But
yeah, that's true. I have a friend, she was telling me her homegirl only dates men with money. Like, I don't know what that exactly means in terms of like the actual salary. These women, mind you, live in New York City.
Ooh.
So, right, to have money in New York City is like probably at least 150 up. But that's just perception. A guy could take you out and take you on the $200 date that we all love to talk about. And then the nigga really broke, his credit score is terrible, and he treats you like trash. So, like, you gotta put this in perspective, but like you said, women, if we're not on the same page with each other, so guys can just be like, well, she let me do it, so I'm gonna rock out with her.
What if they really did unionize though? Like, imagine that. Like, really imagine a world where all the women say, you know what? We're not taking this.
we're not going to take it.
like, really imagine like trying to be out dating and do your thing. You'd be like, oh shit. Then would men have to unionize?
No, I'll be like, I'm out the game, baby. She said I can't go out today according to the bylaws set on January 8th, 2019. I was like, all right, man, I got to go inside. She said, I got to turn the video games off, bro.
Well, I can't play online. Sorry, guys.
I got to dedicate X amount of time to her. She also says I need to work out because I used to have a six-pack and I don't have that no more. I got lazy. And so I'm like, oh, shit, all right.
That should be a real clause, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No more gun range popping. What? Okay, done. This ain't gonna work for me. It's
Like,
not you.
I
It's
got to
me.
talk to your rep. I got to talk to you and your rep on there.
Call my lawyer. It's not gonna work.
Women should unionize. Women should definitely unionize.
Just from the experiment, that would be kind of dope though.
But just
like go on strike for like 3 months and see how quick a man can change real quick.
What kind of strike?
Okay, Rasheed, speak for the women. If
Wow.
don't put that pressure on.
I know.
No. Okay, if women on the strike, right? What would be your top 3 demands? Like what would be your top 3?
I think number one is no cheating.
No cheating?
Not even a little. Like what type of cheating are we talking here?
Explain cheating.
Physical,
What
mental.
What does cheating mean?
Like,
All
did I
of
watch
that.
the show
Anything
without
you
you?
would not do in front of me is cheating, essentially.
All right, so how about this? What if we always watch a show, but then you just like you out and about? I'm like, oh, I really want to watch the show, and I watch it without you. Is that cheating?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
All right. Cool.
Y'all are hilarious. I've had that argument with an ex of mine. I used to watch a show, and he's like, "Why you ain't wait for me?" I was like, "I wanted to watch it."
See?
Shit, that's how
Not
Game of
even-
Thrones was when it was good. Before it got weird at the last season. Like, you watch Game of Thrones without me? I sure damn did. and Orange is the New Black. I watched all of it. All of it. I did a
Like,
struck
I'll
it.
rewatch it with you. Be like, no, we were supposed to watch it together. I'm like,
So no cheating.
That's why you got lie.
Okay.
What's number
See, this
2?
is really subjective because I'm just speaking for myself. But,
Yeah, just speak for yourself.
okay. No cheating. Be able to like be reliable. So when you say that you're gonna do something, you actually have to do it. Perfect example: dude volunteered to pick me up from the airport, and the nigga flaked. I didn't ask you to do this.
For this city right here?
Nah, I was living in Philly. Like, he's gonna pick me up in Philly.
Okay.
Because he lived in Philly, so it was like maybe a 20-minute ride for him to get to the airport. Who knows? Like, nothing crazy. But
Isn't there only one
so
airport
he
in Philly?
Yes.
Damn.
He couldn't do that, and that irked me because I'm like, I'm a woman of my word. You're clearly like, I can't. And then number 3, probably be being a gentleman, actually. So opening my door, caring about me. Am I okay? Like, just treating me like a lady. Like, not just like, oh, you good, nigga. Like, because some guys, you know, they just be.
Yeah, you got some. You got that 3% that's just some clowns. Like, you fine. You can text, open your door then. You fine. Like, yeah.
Like, you struggling to bring in your water, your bottle of water. He just like, oh, like, no, you shouldn't be dating that dude. Mm-mm.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
It sounds like some good rules. And so, as you navigated these 30-year-old dating, have you found your dates less frequent?
Oh yeah, like because like you said, as a you have women that are not, and this is not shaming them because you like what you like, and like what's good for you might not be good for me. But because I have certain things, like I would like you to call me and text me, or if we go on a date, can you actually open the door or whatever, things like that. Some guys are gonna be very turned off, and so they're just not gonna feel it. And so then I have to be able to take the L at that point because they're allowed to be very selective, like you said, and I'm allowed to be selective.
Facts.
And unfortunately, it's just sometimes it's gonna be like, you know what? She's cool, but I gotta do a little bit too much, and I'm not trying to do all that. Like, I'm good.
I'm all for the gentleman stuff, but I'm just not the talker on the phone. Like, I'm a texter. I don't want to talk on the phone. I open the door. I do all that stuff. Don't call me, though. Because I'm usually watching a show, playing a video game in the gym. Text me. Way easier to have this conversation. That's why I'm happy to be out the game. I don't gotta do all this shit.
See, your problem right there is you
Word.
operating where it's only your time is more precious than her time. That's what you're
Ah,
essentially saying. That's what you're essentially saying right there. You was like, because I want to watch the video, I want to watch the movie, I want to play the video game, and so I don't want to take away from my time to actually give you some time. I understand. Cool, but that's okay, baby, because you talk to a person who doesn't talk to his mama like you should. So I'm pot calling kettle black right now. But I'm consistent across all mediums and platforms.
I'm the same way. You know exactly what you're getting. I let that know.
Sorry.
I let that be known like first date. I'm not a really big phone talker. I just don't. I'm
Well,
lazy.
are you gonna text back though? Because
Oh,
like, a
I'll
lot of
text
guys
back.
say that, and then they're also bad texters. So
Oh,
like,
no.
you bad on the phone, and you bad on
no.
your text. So
I'm a
like,
great texter.
How are we gonna do this?
I'm a great texter. I love that shit.
So this is the way I navigate my text messaging. I text back as fast as you text me back. And once you establish that you take hours to text me back, I'm like, well, fuck then.
See,
I'm gonna
you
take
being petty though now.
No, because I don't.
But it takes a while to let it be. It takes a while to establish that. Okay, like the first time you're like, all right, it's just you get your day. After like a couple of weeks, I'm like, all right, you just.
I'm not a priority in your life.
You just be like, all right.
I just text Brown.
I like, yeah.
I just text Brown.
Hey, looked at that shit. put that phone right back down, bro. Like, yo.
Do you have on read receipts?
Do I?
I don't think so.
I do.
How do you turn that off? How do you turn that off?
We will go in your settings.
How do you turn that off?
Man.
You can turn it on for specific people too, depending on how petty you want to be. I only say that because you're talking about you'll take hours and then they'll say Mr. Brown read, but it's been 8 days. Like my nigga, damn.
See, but the thing is with that red shit is like, if you just like if you get the notification like, oh, you got a message and you accidentally like click it or whatever, it shows that counts as a red. But I didn't really read it. But I just looked at it like,
previewed it.
Yeah, well, like I previewed it. I didn't really read the shit.
I synced it.
All I did was technically I saw it, but I didn't
My
like.
phone was doing too fucking much, and I was at work, and I'm like, and
Like I just hit the shit, stopped, and I was like, oh.
I wasn't trying to read your shit.
And then sometimes I feel like you said something that doesn't like you ended the conversation, like you didn't say something where like it was open ended for me to respond back. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, it's like you just text me, hey friend. What the fuck? Hey, that's what you're gonna get back. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Dang, I was just seeing.
No, I'm just talking about in general.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking about ain't nothing against you, bro. Ain't nothing against you. You know what I'm saying? It's just interesting the text etiquette and the things that we have to do as we trying to date out here in these streets, man.
How's the DM sliding into
But
the
no, I got a question.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
No,
that
this,
one.
I'm in my 30s, and I know there's people who don't have sex and commend them. You know, they are being upstanding individuals for their respective religions and whatnot. But if we feeling each other, how long should we wait upon this joining of souls and
Oh my God.
and energies and whatnot?
The joining of
souls.
That's a new one.
In and out.
I'm just saying. I'm like, oh, we gotta go in certain amount of days. You're not gonna respect me. Actually, I'm probably not gonna talk to you anymore.
Wow. I think women, we're kind of taught you gotta hold out. So I think it's gonna depend on how she just feeling. Cause I do. One of my guy friends, the girl, he's not dating this girl anymore. When he was like, yeah, we had sex the first time we hung out. Like I liked her, I didn't care. But honestly, a lot of guys I know, they kind of use that as a red, like that's a red flag. Like if I was able to hit that fast, that's not wifey. So women be trying to act conservative or not into it, even if they are, because they're just afraid how you're gonna react when they finally give it up. So I wish I could answer that, but I've had it both ways where like I've been like, let me wait, and then they still was a fuckboy versus like, well, let's just jump right into it. So I don't know.
See, I learned from Andre 3000 in The Love Below. And he was just like, I want to just lay in her hair. I don't care if she gave it up on the first night. Man, just calm down, Ice Cold. Ice Cold! That's how I been. I hope you are the one, because if not, you are the prototype. And that's the way I feel about it. Like, we can engage to see if this energy is intertwined before we go all this time to find out, like, oh, shit. It's not even enjoyable having sex with each other.
Well, that can be. Don't you feel like you can teach somebody though how you like something? I feel like sex can be improved though.
Man, some people rhythm is whack. I'm just being honest. Like some things you can teach, but some like y'all just are two different wavelengths. I just like the first time you have a kiss with somebody and you're like, damn, they're a really good kisser. We really kiss, and then you kiss another person like. That was not enjoyable at all. But then they get with someone and they get married. I'm like, well, I guess they got good energy for each other. That shit just wasn't good for me. And so I don't know.
I feel like when you like somebody, you'll be willing to change, or it's easier to change and adapt, and you'll put more effort into if they want you to kiss a certain way or blah.
How can you improve rhythm?
You can improve rhythm.
Okay.
You can improve rhythm.
Everybody's sitting here thinking like, how
I
can...
think you could. I mean, I have never been in a situation where I was trying to like actually give someone like different tips, but I think you probably could, because I mean, I'm sure you think about the very first time you had sex to now, you're probably a lot better. So there's probably some room in there.
What's that show with the celebrities when they dance? It's like on
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
They teach them rhythm.
Teaching rhythm. Okay, I think rhythm is a lack of a word. I think it's the chemistry. I know the intangibles that is hard for us to kind of explain. Like, damn, we got chemistry that just exudes. Like, I don't know if you ever dated somebody where you could feel that energy even just in the silence riding in the car, and you're like, oh shit, I can't like
it's about to go.
Yeah, we about to go to the house, like we don't even gotta talk about this. We both know what's about to happen, and like this energy is palpable. Like you can just feel that energy, and other people like.
And then
other people,
the other energy be like, oh shit,
this is not gonna work.
Are you supposed to do this
Can't
now?
wait to take you home.
It's like, oh, you want to have
That's
sex?
when you get one of the Brodies to call you like, oh wait, I got an emergency, I gotta go.
Word.
I'll hit you up in the morning, I'll text you though.
Like, yo, Poppy just called me, I gotta go. Oops, sorry, Poppy need me.
Yep, you got picked up again.
Again.
Yep.
But that's not how I operate, because I'm curious. Curiosity is my problem. And I'll be like, listen, let's see what happens. I'm like, oh, you really want me to come upstairs to your apartment
At 3 a.m.?
after the date we just had? Okay, let's see where this goes. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Right.
I should have went home, but I had to
No
figure it out.
sheets on the bed.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, someone listen to the podcast.
I listen to y'all. I support.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
Yeah, oh shit. Be like, you ain't got no sheets on the bed.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
Yeah, so I accepted a friend on Facebook.
Wait, hold on. Damn it, Brown. What was this?
Oh, man, every once again, I let that shit sit on people request my friends, and then I just click through and whatever. It's like, she ain't trying to hit me up or anything like that. I figured if I waited enough time, that they wouldn't even notice that the friend request
that went through.
Went through. So I'm like, yeah, cause like Facebook friends are Facebook friends. Like if you hit me up on Messenger, I don't have that shit on my phone anymore. That's taking up too much data and mining too much stuff. So I don't really respond to Facebook messages like that. If you really wanted to talk to me, my number ain't changed. My number been the same since 12th grade. So if you really want me, you can get me if you want me. So I think they were just like me Facebook stalking, seeing what's going
Now I got a
on.
question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
If you dating,
I'm about to say I'm a Ravenclaw. I'm about to say what you
you
want.
dating, first day went well, then the very next day they trying to FaceTime you.
I got an Android. I don't have that problem.
You know what? I don't got a problem with the FaceTime. I don't.
You better than me, nigga.
I don't got a problem with the FaceTime.
Why you FaceTime me? Because that means I gotta like really, like, at least if you just regularly call me, I can put it on speaker, like not be near the phone, but just be like near
Yeah.
it. On FaceTime, I gotta like look at it to look at you.
I got an Android. I don't got this problem.
Rashida.
I had a guy that liked to do it, and so it was okay. Like, I'm not a fan of FaceTime all the time, like you said, because you gotta sit still, which I can't. Like, when I'm on the phone, I actually pace.
Me too.
So I can't, like, to sit and be like, yo, this is too much. But if I like the person, I could do it, but not every day. I might be like, all right, now can I just call you because I got something to do. I need to wash dishes, I need to cook, like, I can't. And I feel bad when you put a phone down when they're on FaceTime and it's like, or it's on pause.
They looking at the ceiling.
Yeah. Like, no.
I'm looking at the ceiling again. I'm doing laundry.
Yeah.
I'm cooking.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That shit crazy. That's what y'all got put up with, man.
Yeah, my girl loves to FaceTime like, all the time. I just want to see your face. I was like, you saw it like hours ago.
Okay, I have a question for dating in your 30s. Are y'all using dating apps? And if you are,
Is Instagram a dating app?
what are you
Yes.
using?
I use Instagram, sliding DMs. That's what I would use.
What you see is what you get from Poppy. Point blank period. I don't use no date now.
Oh, he uses Starbucks. He uses museums. He
yeah.
uses.
You know me.
Yeah, you know. Shooting range. Oh shit.
A gun shop. That's my dating app.
Man.
Like, oh, baby, look at the way you load that clip. Woo!
Yeah.
You know how that. Oh.
I couldn't put myself all the way out there like that. So I haven't had a chance or the luxury to use dating apps. I've thought about it. It seems fun. I like get other people's dating apps and I swipe and I'm whoop 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 and all that. Like I hope y'all have a connection and hope everything works out. So I gotta use the old fashioned dating app. It's called Friends. Like, oh, she like me, dog. Oh, she cute, man. Give me a good word, baby. Give me a good word. She like Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. Let's do this shit, man. That's 2 Harry Potter references in 2 minutes, guys. So
Yeah, I've never seen Harry Potter.
If
So.
she really likes you,
Wait, nigga, wait. Hold on. You never seen Harry Potter?
Nah.
That's
Damn,
a red
we gotta
flag
get
for a
it
date.
together. Yeah,
get your shit together, bro.
we gotta.
I got some for all y'all. Hold
About
on.
to put
Let,
you-
let me go get what I need to get for y'all.
You about to be putting Ravenclaw soon. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm a
Ravenclaw?
Ravenclaw. He's a Hufflepuff. He's probably a Hufflepuff.
Maybe,
What are
maybe
you guys
Slytherin.
talking
I don't
He's
know.
probably
He
Hufflepuff
got
or
on black.
What are y'all talking
They ever told you about Harry Potter?
Yeah, I've never. What are y'all talking about?
We about to
I'm
put
so
you
lost.
on. Is it on Netflix?
No, it's not. I already checked.
No, it's I think it was on HBO or Stars for a while.
Oh,
They put
okay.
everything on because I watched it every day last summer. Only reason I got into watching Harry Potter because they asked too many of them goddamn Harry Potter questions during trivia, and I kept getting them wrong, and I had to come
Okay.
up with a basis like, yo, this is something in popular culture that I haven't been affiliated with, and I got to get on my game because I pride myself on being the most knowledgeable person in the room. And there's one thing I was not knowledgeable about, and I was like, this is some bullshit. Let me hop on it because we got championships to win, fellas. This Saturday, Trap Trivia, the Brodies are taking the championship back home.
Cash, you watching Harry Potter?
Yeah, I do.
For real?
Yeah. I seen on 7 actually.
It's
We'll
just
give
you.
you
It's
a
just
crash
you.
course.
It's just you. It's just you, Poppy.
I'm disappointed in you, Cash.
No, it's
Nigga
just
from
you,
New York.
Poppy.
Nigga, I'm disappointed in you. What? I'm
You're the
not
only
Harry
one on
Potter.
this
Word.
shit. You're the
Nigga,
only
you
one.
know me, all me and my New York friends love Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
We
No,
all nerds in New York,
I've
man.
never seen Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Go to the
Pokemon.
theater with the whole N on my forehead and everything, nigga.
Okay, I guess Poppy's on his own in this one.
Yeah, you are,
Yeah,
Pop.
yep.
Yeah, you are.
Pop on his own.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So if I could, I think I would have an app that would dedicate, like, I could filter out, because like I want nerdy women, I want smart women, I want women who are into creative things. You know, if, like, we already decided this, like, she playing piano and is uplifting her community, the black community. Oh shit, I'm putty in your hands, baby. I'm putty in your hands.
I don't know. I feel like for me, I wouldn't be able to use a dating app because I feel like the best parts about me is like meeting me in person, like my personality, my
It's
charm.
wrong.
Asshole.
Continue though.
Gets no respect in there. No respect. because I feel like online or like on the app, like my personality can't shine. Like I can't be witty and charming. Like I feel like it just.
I agree. I have that same.
You're more of a like you need that face to face.
Yeah, like I'm like face to face contact. Like I can read energy because you can't read somebody's intent through words, like unless you like obviously known them for years. But if you just met them, like oh shit, huh? Is that are they mad? Are they not? Like I don't know. Is that a real LOL? Is that one of those bullshits where you just say it to say it? I don't know. So that's why I gotta meet you in person. I gotta meet you girlfriend, or I gotta be out and about like in the streets or some shit like that. So.
Yeah, I've tried dating apps. I'm like you. My personality is better in person, and I'm very awkward, sarcastic, and I'm also really tall. So like, I need you to see me in person to make sure you're okay with this. And you're like, oh my god, you're huge. It's like I told you I was 6'2".
you.
My dating profile says it. I was born a stallion. Like, I need you to understand.
I have a question for you. Shit. So, you say in Philly, right?
Yeah.
Philly, okay. So in Philly, do you find like most tall guys approach you, or is it kind of like that 5'8", 5'9"? Like
yeah, it's in the middle. It's like okay. That 5'6" to like 5'10". But like 6 foot and up, they like them real short and petite. They'll not like tall women.
Oh, okay. Pops and Steve thought of it. Cass, not Cass, Brown. Could you? What's the tallest you would date? Like,
shit, 7'8". But no. Nah, but I think,
baby.
Can you get that shit at the top of the shelf?
Yeah.
Thanks, baby.
but I'm not insecure about that whole height disparity.
Okay.
But I know women don't necessarily want to date me. So the tallest I've ever dated was a woman that's 5'10", and when she had her flats on, we was eye to eye. And then when she had her heels on, it was like, yeah, here you go. Yeah, all right, let's do that. And then it was a girl in college that she was 6 foot, and we was talking for a little bit or whatever, and she started talking to this other dude named Devin from Oakland who's like 6'4".
Another Devin.
Yeah, I know. He had gold teeth in his mouth. I was like, what the fuck? We in college now, nigga. Stop.
He was hating.
He was hating
from the sideline.
Hey.
He's like, asshole, hate this.
I know for y'all it's rough because I've had friends go on dates with guys they met through an app, and the guy would lie about his height. I guess apparently it's a thing guys do. They will say they're taller than they are, and then she's like, that boy was only like 5'7", and his profile said he was 5'10". I'm like, oh.
So you can't lie like that much. You gotta play. Like if you're 5'11", be like, alright, I'm 6 feet. Like you just got little sauce on it like that. Something that you can't like really tell.
Yeah, women like them tall though, so I feel like if you're in that 5'10" to like 6'2" range. Well, I shouldn't even say. If you're 5'10" to 5'11", just say you're 6 foot because, especially on a dating app, because then the girl will more likely swipe right.
Yeah, you just 6 feet. Like that's it.
Nah, cause I'm a short 5'10". like the doctor says I'm 5'10", but they be like in DC, like you short. I'm like shit. I'm average height. Goddammit. I'm 5'2". No, you not, bitch. Look at this goddamn the ruler. The ruler says. I'm like, shoot, I can't hope that all y'all got giant blood around this part. In Charleston, I am tall. I am tall as shit.
Out.
Yeah, I'm tall as shit.
I'm a giant.
Yeah, them dudes in Charleston be like 5'4". I'll be like, looking over them dudes, man. Like, shit. Man, make me upset out here in these streets.
5'6" guy approaching somebody like 6'2".
That's confidence.
Word, I respect his
Yo,
confidence.
That shit. You got any man that's like 5'5" to 5'8", 5'9", he approach you, get that man, he A for confidence, because he
I date shorter guys. I don't actually have an issue with it because they're usually the more confident than a guy that's eye to eye with me. They're more like, I'm shorter than you, I'm shorter than a lot of other people in this world, so like, what difference does it make?
Okay.
But yeah, I don't have a problem, but that's why some of my homegirls, I be trying to set them straight, because they're like, he's short, and I'm like, well, how tall is he? He's 5'7". I'm like, you're 5'4". I don't understand what issue is this right now?
You see this? Look at Brown's face.
Like, what? Like,
no, I've had this with not just one girlfriend, a few, and I'm like, he's still taller than you though, so I'm still not really understanding. But when I wear heels, I'm like, I guess, but
how many times are you wearing heels? That's what I want to know. Are you wearing heels every day? Every day? If you're not, then
you're really
shut
not.
up.
Yeah.
You only wearing it once in a while. If Kevin Hart's wife could date him, all y'all can stop, right?
yeah, I had a homie in college who was 5 flat, and I was like, imagine if they took
Wait, 5.
5 foot,
5 foot,
0,
yeah.
flat, 5 flat, and his
Was
that
he
a
wife.
skinny? Like,
ain't
I
that
don't
a
know. What is
midget?
his body frame? Was he built or
He
was
was,
he
he was built.
petite?
He used to be a wrestler too.
Okay.
Oh, so he
So you fucked somebody up.
He in the Navy. He an officer. All that, and like he even did a bodybuilding and
Okay.
shit. Like so he
Stocky,
swole.
yeah.
But his
He
wife
did the
is
toddlers?
Is what? Huh?
He did bodybuilding for toddlers?
No, man, don't
Wow.
play him. Just say that shit to his face.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Hey, look, I said he in the military, bro, and he bodybuilds for fun. And you want to test his gangster?
You say he-
All right.
he in the Navy?
Huh?
You in the Navy?
He in the Navy.
I want to give me some new choppers. Hey, what's his friend? I'm looking for
Oh
friend him.
my gosh.
So, but his wife is 4'11". Now, what matter if some 5'9" dude took his 4'11" girl off the market like that? Man, but so many people out here on this here campus, and you taking them out, and just imagine how tall their children gonna be. Children gonna be,
Oh.
the children gonna be short as shit.
Children gonna hate them.
Oh
You
man,
never know. Recessive genes sometimes be popping out.
yeah,
Kid-
yeah.
Kid grow
It'd be
to
like
be
that.
6'5". They're like,
But I do say this as someone in their 30s, I do like the decisiveness of women in their 30s. They're very direct about what
oh,
they
that's
want.
a fact. They let you know that. Oh,
Very
real.
quick. You don't got to really play games.
Yeah.
They
I
like
don't have
nah.
time.
Word.
Like I like you, let's do something, or I don't like you, this is done. And it's
I feel,
not.
I feel like their confidence is the confidence. That's what gets me. Like you said, women in their 30s, they're very direct. They let you know what they need, what they don't want, what they're willing to tolerate, what they're not willing to tolerate, and you can appreciate that. Like as a person, it's like, well, I'm not the one for you then. If you're looking for that, it's not me. I'm not even gonna waste your time. You know what I'm saying? But if you are, then okay, let's rock together and see what happens.
I'm gonna see how this line of questioning goes. This question for everybody. Do you feel at this point in your life that you have to be married in order to have a child?
Personally, that'd be my ideal situation. Like I'm gonna make sure I go about it so it doesn't happen the other way. But if it were to happen, be like, okay, like gotta deal with it. But if I could control the situation, then I would like to be married first.
No. I can't do it.
Okay.
I don't think I could do it. I just like, so my father passed away when I was younger, and so my mom just raised me, obviously, for the majority of my life. I'm like seeing that struggle of a single mother, like that whole,
I didn't
don't.
say being single, you co-parenting.
So if I don't like you enough to want to be with you for the rest of my life romantically, but I want to have a child with you, I don't see myself wanting to be tied to you forever in that way if I don't want to be with you just like as my lover. So I wouldn't be able to do it. It might end up being that way. You never know. God be like, gotcha, bitch. But I don't have that plan for myself.
Damn.
No.
Gotcha.
Like Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus.
What did I do, Lord? What did Pop do? I bought a house. I did everything right.
I prayed. I tied it. And I got this. Jesus, what happened? It's scary though.
shit.
It's scary to like. It's scary. Damn. I don't even, man. Listen. Like you said, Rasheed, like I have a couple like female friends who are like single parent moms, and like I see what they go through. Like I see it in the text message, like Gerard, listen, I just need to vent. I'm like, he did all this, damn, bro.
Yeah.
And yet they still hold it together. So you know, I guess seeing it and knowing like close friends, like for me, like I'm gonna be there, like point blank period. Like
Yeah.
if we together, cool. If we not, I'm still gonna be in that kid's life, like regardless, because I feel like that's just. The world we live in, like you definitely want to be there for your kid. Every kid needs their parents. You know, they need their mom and their dad,
Yeah.
or some type of communication with that individual. You know what I'm saying? But I like Cass, I'm gonna do it the right way. Ideally, the right way. You know, but things happen, and sometimes you have to just strap up and take care of your business.
See, this is my thing. The only reason I bring it up, like I said, I'm 35 years old. You see,
Yeah,
nah, shit, nigga, that's a terrible way to find out for the world.
Surprise!
Like, no, my G. So I'm 35 years old, and let's say I get to the point where I feel comfortable enough marrying somebody. I might be 37, 38 years old, and who knows how old my partner may be. If I'm dating someone that's close to my age, that means that the potential of that child having Down syndrome because of just being older, of other birth defects and other complications with the pregnancy, having being an older mother, or older father, and all the things like that. And I was like, damn, dude, y'all want me to wait till I'm 40? Or I'm like, damn, you got a good head on your shoulders. We don't know what the future holds. You know, I'm gonna provide. I know that you ain't gonna fuck the kid up mentally. You know, I'm not gonna fuck the kid up mentally. Let's go and have a baby. If we don't work out, that's unfortunate, but I wouldn't be like just sleeping with, sharing DNA with someone I thought was a Rudy Poo and thinking I wasn't gonna be being with anybody. That's just like my thoughts. And I wouldn't have said this if I hadn't been married before, where like, Jesus, I did try to do it the right way. Jesus, you know my story. I went celibate for 3 years before I got married. Shit. And look at me now. Look at me now. So, shit, let me just throw my shit all willy-nilly around. like I'm saying, like, shit, you let David goddamn sleep with some dude's wife and then send his ass off the wall, and you made that nigga king. I can't live in these streets, Jesus. I can't live in these streets. That's all I'm saying.
Like that.
I'm just asking questions.
I don't know. Even though I know, like, if a woman gives birth at like an older age, it's the probability for Down syndrome or certain birth defects are higher. In my heart of hearts, I believe like if that was meant to happen, it was gonna happen before. If you were 38 having a baby and that's your first child and it came out with Down syndrome, it was gonna come out with Down syndrome if you were 32. I'm a believer that way. That's the way I think. Like if it was meant to happen, it was gonna happen. There's nothing you can do about it. So.
True enough, but the way probability dictates.
No, I
is
get
that
you.
It's like
I get you.
It's like you was gonna get pregnant regardless or not. Like, well, nah, you also could have put a condom on. You also could have pulled out. You also could have done a lot of other things.
Oh my God.
You're right.
Like, it's
No.
a 1% chance that baby would have been born.
But
I'm like, well,
you are
motherfucker,
correct.
I could have changed it.
But this is just the way based on situations around me and what I've seen, that's what I've come to believe, and that's what I think works, or at least works in the stuff that I've seen. So that's why I've gone to go that route.
So if you met a girl, Dev, and she said, like, y'all kicking it, y'all maybe might get married, and you're like, well, we could have a kid now. She's like, well, I have eggs already frozen, so we could just wait. How we feel
He's
about
like,
that?
oh shit.
Let me go to the sperm bank and see if you get that good baby battle ready for you. Don't give you that weak shit.
Bang, bang.
But some women in our age group are already thinking about freezing eggs. I don't think we're there yet. Personally, I'm not even thinking about that. But you're right. That whole people are scared. They feel like their window is closing, so they're starting to do that.
It's very more
You
so.
know how much that shit costs to freeze your eggs?
No,
I think it's very expensive.
I looked it up. That shit is a lot of money.
the scariest shit ever happened. This was in my 20s. Some chick was like, I want to have a child. And I'm like, bitch, you 21 years old. What you talking about? It's like, I feel like my maternal clock is going. Bitch, you 21 years old. I'm like 23, she's 21. You want to have kids? And I was like, and I'm done. And sure enough, about a couple of months later, she was sure enough pregnant. Crazy ass. Ruining Christmas ass.
I hate this podcast.
Oh, wow.
I done told
So
that
you
story
didn't
before.
you didn't vet her in the previous days.
Man,
She's crazy.
she part of the reason why I went celibate or whatever. Shit, no, that was been 25, 23 when I went celibate because I was like she had green eyes, black young lady, green eyes, had a big old ass with a slim waist, and she just liked to have sex everywhere and all the time. I was like, yeah, I done found me one. And I was like, this bitch crazy, and I'm sorry.
Speaking of dating, how do you figure out the signs of what are the crazy signs when you're dating in the 30s? What are the crazy signs? Or the signs that abort mission, go left?
Abort mission.
When you get a long ass text message, you could have called me and told me how you felt. That's how I feel.
Like, call me about that shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that's the worst thing. Like you be at work, you know what I'm saying? You get this Martin Luther King speech. Run quickly, find cover.
I don't know, because I ain't really like ran into no like crazies. I find that my lines are a lot shorter because of the thing with the sheets on the bed. I was like, oh, that shit's awkward. And then the last one that was kind of like made me like, I don't want to mess with you no more. Is that she started calling me pet names too soon.
Hold on.
Wait, how
Hold
long
on,
has it been?
hold on. Is this sheets?
No.
Oh,
no,
I was
no,
about to say.
Two different people.
Damn,
Oh,
that nicknames.
I know. This is funny. This is real funny.
No, but I'm saying like I know we slept with each other, but you say my boo. I'm like, boo is a big word. Like, you call me baby. I call my niggas baby sometimes. Like, what a baby, what we ever do? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but I'm a boo. And this ain't my name way too much. Like, I don't even say people's names like that. I say it for the podcast, but how often have you heard me say Cass and Gerard on a regular basis? And if a nigga be just saying Devin, I'm like, first of all, bitch, my mama called me Devin. I'm Brown now. That's my name. Like, you don't know me like that.
Names? Damn.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
How long had it been? I'm just curious.
It was like after the first time sleeping together. And like text.
Wait.
Wedding
But what?
crashes.
Like
Stage 5
week?
clinger.
A month? When was
After
the first time
the-
you smashed?
First time I met her.
Oh, okay, got it. Now that's a little. Okay, she was clean.
Yeah, I didn't even think that we even, when we talk about that chemistry thing, I was like, I ain't living. Give me that.
So she was
that
like,
A+.
she was like, baby, baby.
You gave it a B?
Yeah,
You
give
gave
Just
it a
enough
B?
that she want to come back.
Yeah,
I just gave her a B+ then. If she got any pet names.
pet names.
Devin.
You gave
Yeah, that shit.
you thought you was giving her the B. You really get shit. And her, she's like, oh, this the A.
Yeah,
This the
man.
A++. He did extra credit and everything.
Man, that shit was weird, man.
Pet names. Wait, her pet.
So I don't know about crazy, man. Oh no, and then other thing about crazy is just that I think in the 30s you kind of like what you like, and more in the sex end, like you like what you like, and I've discovered that some people's freakiness is way greater than mine. I'm like, oh, that's what you're into. I'll try. I don't like it. I don't like it. I gave it a go.
I gave it a go.
I gave it a go.
I gave it a try.
Lord.
You never say I didn't try.
Yeah.
This ain't for me, bro. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
This ain't for me. Yeah, I don't want to ruin your bag. You
This
should
shit for
have
the
find
birds.
somebody.
You need somebody better than me.
For you.
Clearly, I ain't this person.
Yeah, I tried.
Pop is a Christian. I listen. Listen. But all in all, I think everyone's a little crazy. Everyone has like a little crazy side to them. And I think it's just how much can you deal with that person craziness. Like we all have like, okay, that's way too much. I can't deal with this. Like I think we all portray it. We all have to figure out how far we can accept this craziness. I don't mind a little chip on your shoulder. I don't mind that at all. But don't be overboard though. Don't be like, I'll beat her ass. It's not gonna work. I can't deal with this. Every time you go out, somebody bump into you, gotta fight. Nope, can't do it.
Nigga, that's why I mess with water signs, man. We easy breezy, baby. I mess with water signs and
What?
Tauruses.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
What about Gemini?
Nah, nigga.
What's that, July?
Yeah.
Well,
me.
Gemini's
That's
like May and June.
That's me, nigga.
I'm a
Yeah,
Taurus.
I know. I would
Oh.
never date a female version of you. No.
What?
No. Them and Leos.
Why not?
I think a female version of me be great.
That's, of course you would.
Be spontaneous.
Man, rock with these.
You never know what you're gonna get.
These Pisces, these Cancers, and these Scorpios.
Cancer.
Yes,
Cancer.
Cancers.
Yeah.
Cancer.
What month is that?
Cancer.
June, it's June.
June.
Yeah.
Cancer. That don't even sound fun. Cancer.
Yeah, them Cancer, Scorpios, and then the Taurus to balance me out.
Scorpios.
Yeah,
Nah,
Scorpios are
They crazy.
man, but I understand them as a fellow water sign. I understand them Scorpios, and they just want to move with the emotions of the other thing, man. They ain't.
Gemini's the way to go.
Well, nah, nigga. Nah.
So your original question was what? Things to look out for to see if someone's crazy?
Right.
What are the signs you see when you're out on a date and you be like, oh, this nigga crazy. I'm about to, can we get the bill, please? Get the fuck up out of here. Or try to abort whatever date you're on.
Well, I've gone on dates with guys that like they're already talking about because you about to be my wifey and girlfriend, and you like, oh, and of
Nigga,
course, like as a
what?
woman, you would think I would be like, oh, but I was like,
No,
no, this is a little
no.
He
concerning.
gave you a
'cause
pet
I
name
was-
too, so
Yeah,
Like, nigga, what?
No.
I hate when people do that. Like, why? Stop rushing shit. Let it happen. The
I don't
pet
know.
name should happen naturally, if it does happen, or if you're into that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. It's been a few times I've been sprung, and I be thinking like, this shit's my wife, but
You don't say that
but
shit.
I don't say it out
You don't
loud.
say it out loud. In your head, you be like,
I
oh,
don't
she
know.
about to, she don't know, she about
She
to get
don't
this
know.
ring.
We got 3 kids already.
In my head, we
Yep.
already married, 3 kids.
Yep.
I got the ring.
I done wrote on my notebook with a
Yep.
heart and everything.
Yep. You the one.
You the one. Like, girl, I want to be chose. Like, so much. Just for you to break
Like
my
shit,
heart.
I'm gonna trap you.
Yeah, shit.
Mm.
Oh.
Dudes be trying to do that. Be careful for those. That's another thing to watch out for in your 30s. You're like, oh, so you have your own house, you have your own this, and that. And y'all have the same problem. Some guys are opportunists and like, let me ride that coattail. Be careful.
Baby, you a lawyer?
Oh, man.
Right.
Ain't got a 5 series?
Oh.
Yo,
And you got the Yeezys?
Oh, you ain't got no student loan debt?
Ain't like us?
Oh.
Come, I'm right here. I'm right here. Come on. I'm right here.
Girls.
No student loans? Oh, God.
Dude, that's the sexiest thing.
Ooh, so are you asking somebody their credit score or their debt
I
in
asked
the
that.
beginning stages of dating them? Are you asking that?
If you don't have a strong plan to manage your debt, it's kind of a turn off for me. I ain't gonna lie, because if we get together, that means I acquire that shit with you, and
Of course.
I'm coming to the table with no student loan debt, like straight off the rip. I'm coming with no student loan debt, and a house and all this other shit, and I'm like, okay, you. Credit sucks. Debt sucks. You ain't really got no plan. You trying to stunt for the gram. That's not my sensibilities. Like I wanted to be smart, you know. And Yep.
But are you asking it right away? Like, I just am curious. So, a long time ago, remember when MTV had that show called True Life?
Oh,
show.
Yeah, so one of them was like, we're newlyweds or something, and like the couple, after they got married, they asked, how much debt do you have? And when they said it, she said like, oh, I have like $70,000, and then he was like, wait, what? And like, he never knew. And so it's like, how quickly are you asking that now, being that you're saying, like, I'm coming to the table with no debt?
Man, I try to come. I try to.
I feel like you can
ask
ask that.
subtly. I'm like, yo, how much did you pay for school?
Shout out to the back of your head.
What
Like,
school did you go to?
Well, you went to a private institution. Did you have loans?
oh no, you didn't? Oh, okay.
Like,
Oh, you did? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, me too. Oh shit.
because if we trying to build up for $1 million, that's something we got. Like I said, you can have debt as long as you got a plan for it. You know, it's not like just on the table, because I think that's important as black people, that we got to build wealth. We've been stripped of it so many ways, and as we all four of us, I don't know, I'm not counting, I'm just used to the three. All four of us are educated. We all have jobs. We're all contributing, and I think we are the generation of people that's going to build it up, almost on a talented tip type shit, you know. That we are going to be the one that's going to bring up our community, bring up our culture, but we got to put ourselves in a smart position financially to do that. And if we ain't doing that shit, like what about all the people who couldn't make it out for different circumstances? We fucking it up for everybody, man. So
Yeah.
like, build up, you know.
So you want to date, the girl says she does not mind being a stay-at-home mom. She would prefer not to work. We cool with it? How y'all dealing with that?
I don't know if we can do that in 2019.
Yeah,
but
word. I don't know.
I would like to put you in position. That's something that we could aspire to do.
Yeah, we can
What
aspire
if
to
she's like,
do
well,
that.
we're going to have kids. I'll watch them. We want to pay for,
We'd have to aspire for that.
babysitters and daycare.
That can't be off the rip. Like, we have to
Boo boo.
aspire.
I am a public school teacher. Maybe in 1952. I could supported us, you know, on my public school teacher salary, but in today's society,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her, you better help me get this podcast jumping. Maybe
like,
then.
like, where you want to live, B? Where you want to live? You want to live where we got to keep our head on the swivel, or not?
Yeah, word.
You want to live where roaches may or may not be, or not? Like we can make this work, this salary work, but I don't know.
That's a big time sacrifice there. Like, and like you said, 2019, yeah, we both gotta work. But like you said, I put you in a position where potentially one day you don't have to work. But now, if you want these dreams and goals, like, we both gotta grind it out. This is just that simple.
Like, the end goal is to put you in that situation. But right now, it's
For
like,
men, is it? I'm curious. I don't know if y'all even care
I
anymore
think
that you feel like you have to provide in such a way that your woman would
I
not
think
even have
that's
to work.
I think that's like depends on the guy. Like, for me, it'll be, I would like to put you in that situation eventually in time, but like off the rip, nah, that's not gonna.
Yeah.
That's not how this goes. Like, unless I somehow hit the lottery or. This
Now, if you
podcast
were a
becomes jumping.
millionaire, like these NFL players that we're seeing right now on the screen, would you be more open to dating a girl who had no plan or no money and wanted to be stay at home because you knew you already off rip can support? Or would you still be like, nah, you need to have a job?
Is she okay with a prenup? Then yes. Because if I'm like a NFL player or somebody like that, and you're coming with nothing to the table, nah, unless you're okay with the prenup, then sure. Then yeah, I'll do it gladly. But if you're not, then no, I am not doing this.
Man, it's a lot to think of. Because just doing me, they say money makes you more of what you already are. And so I'm pretty cheap now. And so if I have $1 million, that just makes me more reasons to be cheaper. Like, no, we ain't doing all that. Like, why I can't get the Benz? Because, baby, that don't make no economical sense to me. You better get this Lexus. It's nice. and it lasts longer. That's made by Toyota. You know,
Fuel
Toyota.
efficient, yep.
Yeah, that shit
fuel
lasts.
efficient, yep.
That shit nice, though. That Lexus nice, right? In it? It doing what it need to do. And it's a nice car. We can get the Tesla try to protect the environment, but you ain't going to get the bottom version. You ain't going to get the top version. You're going to get the cheapest version we can get. But it just don't make no sense to spend lots of money on things that ain't gonna bring value and things. So I don't know. Like, people ain't gonna like me. That's why I gotta make sure we got the same energies, man. We connect on the same shit.
Have y'all ever been on a date with a girl you could tell she was really just trying to milk you for money?
Yup.
Yeah.
I've always been broke, so no.
How were you able to tell that she was just trying to get you to spend money?
And you can tell when they ordering shit off the menu, like you going for the most expensive shit on there, like, you know, you ain't really want that, and ordering the most expensive drinks and and whatever, and then when it come down to check, don't even. It's 2019. If I invited you out, then I'm supposed to pay. But if you invited me out and spend ordering all this shit, and then don't even, I may still pay for it, but you ain't pull your card out, I'm like, oh.
Because in my mind, I'm doing the math, and when she ordered, I'm like, damn, that's about $100 right there. On the phone, you said you was kind of quiet. You ain't quiet now. But, I mean, it was just like, whereas, like, she kept ordering things. Then after dinner, I'm going to go here and here. I don't even drink. Like, I mean, and these are, like, big drinks. Like, I'm like, Hennessy again? Like, damn, girl.
You mess with hood rats.
That was my choice. I told y'all I'm like a little hood, man. Like a little hood, you know, but.
With the neck tattoo?
No neck tattoo. I can do it. What's the earrings with your name in the middle? What are those called?
The behind.
A bamboo.
Yeah, bamboos. Yeah. But no neck tattoos.
I can do the tattoo behind the ear. That shit's sexy to me, man.
Behind the ear?
Yeah, right behind the ear.
He's
Little small
smiling thinking
joint.
about it.
What about on the cheek?
A tattoo on the cheek.
It's like a little butterfly.
Like
something.
6'9"?
No.
Like Kalani.
Ah.
But Kalani is
Nah,
an artist
nah.
who doesn't
I
have to go to a
couldn't do
regular
it.
job.
Yeah, word. But I couldn't do it. Face, because those don't age well. Like a face tattoo will not age well.
It won't.
So it's like, eventually when we're like 50, I gotta look at you and be like,
Rashida, could you date a guy with a face tattoo?
No.
It's like,
What about a
No.
neck tattoo?
Even though I do love YG, but that face tattoo.
Oh yeah, that is your crush,
yeah,
right?
that's my celebrity crush. Him, I love Kalani too. Them together, they probably gonna cheat on each other real soon. But
Dang, don't say that. Don't say
I
that.
do love both of them and their music, so maybe well wishes to them.
Okay.
Shout outs to y'all with y'all new babies.
Oh man, crazy. So we coming into the end of this episode. As always, we give shout out to Brodies of the week. Anyone got any Brodies they wanna shout out for the week?
for the week?
Yeah.
I'm going to shout out T.I. for his podcast.
T.I. for his podcast. Yeah,
Expeditiously.
expeditiously.
King of the South.
Yeah, I want to shout out whoever the hell is making a meme for this Kashi 6ix9ine memes. These shits are
Yeah,
gold. They are
yeah.
amazing. Like, the internet is creative as hell. I know it's not, but the internet as a whole, you are my Brody this week. Because y'all be, ooh.
I guess my Brody / sister of the week goes to Rashida. She came out to rock with us on the podcast, dropped some gems for us and our listeners. So we appreciate you.
I thought we decided last episode that Brody is now gender neutral.
Well, I don't want to come off like
Yeah, I got
it's you, Rashida. It's you. Okay, it's you.
Bad. You got anybody, Rashida, or you like, nah, I ain't think about that shit.
I didn't even think about it, so my Brody of the week goes to Kasim.
Oh, shit.
My
The whole day.
Word, hold up now. I like it.
Yeah. So
I'm out here.
we gonna do it. We out here. I'm Mr. Brown.
This is your boy, Cass.
Uh-oh. Pop back in the building.
And Rashida.
And we are the
Brody, gang.
gang.
Brody,
Gang.
Brody,
Gang.
Brody,
Gang.
gang.
Gang. Brody.
Hey, we got it right. We got it right finally.
Yeah, right. And we out here. Right.
Oh, the Giants came back to win.
Word, I was about to say, I saw that shit. I said, that's dope.
Oh.
All right, now I gotta take this picture, y'all niggas. Shit was hitting the face. That's what she said.
Yeah, it won't be the first time.